My mother, Ginny Elias, was nothing if not memorable. For me, I think everything about her comes back to her laugh. Her joyous, infectious, full body laugh, which was never far from the surface whenever she was near people. That is truly where she was at home, surrounded by people. I've been told that when my father and she courted, my aunts Mary Kay, Therese, Anne, and Dot asked her not to laugh at every corny joke my father made. He already had a big head, they said. She couldn't help herself, though. As she said many times, he was the funniest, kindest, and most handsome man she'd ever met, and she couldn't believe he was her best friend, too. They were as matched a pair as you'll find, and they formed a great romance notable not for shouting from rooftops, but founded in the reality of the present, in mutual love and respect, two halves a whole. It was that laugh and that love of people that made her a truly exceptional teacher, and especially a teacher of young minds at her home and her school. As a child, I never realized what a wonderful teacher my mother was. By the time I had grown to the age of the children she taught, she was at the Atchison Junior High, and I lived in dread of coming into contact with them. I was sure they would not like her, sure they would find her weird or too strict, or just have the simple dislike for teachers that 11 and 12-year-olds seem to develop. It never happened, though. I was never accosted as I envisioned by some hard case preteen who hated my mom. Instead, I still hear from her students to this day what a great teacher she was, how she made learning fun and brought so many different ideas and tools that these now long ago students of hers still remember her, still remember enjoying her, still remember the scholastic scopes and everyone staring at the kid who had hiccups and even the detentions she assigned with a twinkle in her eye. Her laugh, her love of people, caused her to reach out. As my sister Pam said, people need help, and people need to help people. Pam's ideal was founded in our mother and her approach to life. Whether it was a great aunt needing help after a stroke, or a companion painting ceramics, or her mother, or Pam, in the hospital dying, my mother never stopped to ask what she could do. She just leapt, feet first, into the breach, and did whatever was needed, sometimes to her detriment. It was that laugh she needed when these times turned bad, when her mother died, when her father died, when Pam died. She needed that laugh, that love of people, that need to help, through her own 16-year struggle with cancer, through a bone marrow transplant and chemotherapy, through doctors upon nurses in myriad hospitals. She made that process easy on us, her supposed caregivers, and faced its trials and terrors with grace and humor. It is her laugh that remains with me as I remember the great times, the many times I talked with her and, truth be told, sought only to make her laugh, even when she wanted me to be serious. The many times she's so cherished with her family and friends, giving and helping, laughing and praying, will remain with me. As long as I live, I'll remember her helping, her loving, and most of all, her laughing.